What's up, y'all? There's a lot of growth and knowledge back here with another lesson. Before I start my lesson, I would like to send out the peace and positive energy and cosmic love on to the guys and the goddesses. I would like to send out peace and positive energy on to the good, high vibrational human beings that are here on this realm. Uh, and most importantly, I would like to send peace and positive energy on to the ancestors. That worked through me, allowed me to teach you more about who you are. Um, I would also like to send out peace and positive energy onto the planet as a whole, um, and to the lost souls, and that the souls are lost right now, the souls that don't know who they are still. It's all right. Uh, we don't look down upon you. We are just here to help you remember who you are again. So, like I said, once again, peace to gods, peace to ancestors, peace to planet. Um, Tonight, I'm gonna be talking a little bit about the eye of the soul. Now, we all know that the eyes tell a lot about a person, right? You can look into a person's eyes and know exactly who they are, where they come from, and what they are about, right? Now, the eyes, the eyes, the eyes, tell more deeper about, you know, tells more deeper things about somebody. If you look into somebody's eyes, you can damn near see the form of the universe. If you look in to the middle of somebody's eye, you can see a little bit of the universe. If you really if you really pay attention to somebody's eyes, right? And the reason why we probably made it like that is so you can be able to see into the universal souls that we are. Right? Because who we are multi-dimensional beings, right? So our eye lenses, the lenses of our eyes will allow you to know that, right? Now, last year it was a big thing in the spiritual community. Everybody was talking about reptilians, right? Everybody was, oh, here reptilians, shit reptilians. The reason why motherfuckers was talking about these reptilians and all that because motherfuckers was looking into their eyes. Their eyes was telling them about who they were as reptilians. They wasn't necessarily just looking at the motherfucker's physique, looking at the body, saying, "Oh, that's a reptilian." No, they were looking into the eyes, and they were gaining the information and knowing that they were reptilians, because we know that the eye is the key to the soul. Everything is based off the eyes. You know, a lot of people out here be saying they, they woke it or I woo, but ain't really woke like that. You don't gotta look at a nigga a body to know a nigga ain't you. Just look at the eyes. Cause the eyes is gonna tell you all that you need to know about a person. Right? This is why us teachers, we be telling you this. You need to stop thinking that everybody that look like you is you. Not everybody that look like you is you. Just because another nigga got black skin or another woman got black skin don't mean that she comes from the same dark matter background as you. That don't mean she is you just because she look like you. You got to look into the eyes. If you don't see the same universal galactic field looking into their eyes and you don't see nothing that's inside you inside of them, then you know they're not you. They're not a part of you. They're not a part of they're not a part of your uh galactic foundation or your galactic tribe, your galactic family. They are not like you. Right? They not like you. Right? But in order for you to know that a lot of motherfuckers around here are not like you, you have to be open. You have to open your third eye. You have to, you have to be aware to shit like this. You have to start looking at people. Right? That's why a lot of motherfuckers out here, you see a lot of people don't want you to look into their eyes because they know once you look into their eyes, you gonna see who they really is. And motherfuckers don't want you to see who they really is. So this is why they, when this the type of time when motherfuckers want to make eye contact, motherfuckers don't want to make eye contact. Cause like I said, you gonna see them for who they really is. See, our oppressors that took over our land, they don't want you to look into their eyes, right? They want you to be at a certain type of consciousness to where you just see things from how they present it to you. When you start looking into your oppressor's eyes and start realizing that your oppressors is here to harm you and not here to help you, then that's when you gonna know that everybody is not like you. Then that's when you gonna understand the universal structure of who you are. Right? You look at a motherfucker like Biden or Trump or Obama or Clinton, you look at a lot of motherfuckers that are advanced extraterrestrial beings, right? You look at them, you will know like, oh, okay, I see why they controlling the planet. I can see why we are all oppressed. I can see why shit is the way it is, right? Because they are advanced extraterrestrial beings that were once a part of who we are, but they turned their backs on us, so now they're working against us, right? And that is what set the foundation to where now we don't know who is us and who is not us now. So this is why I had to bring to you the eye of the soul. Cause I told you, the eye of the soul, the eyes tell you who a person is. All right? We have something called synthetic Mach 5 robots, right? A synthetic Mach 5 robot is basically a being that is not real. It's basically a clone being of a human, of a regular human being, right? So a Mach 5 synthetic robot, it has the body, it has the body of a human, but it has the consciousness of some of damn near like a video game. Right? They consciousness and awareness is not like ours is. Like the consciousness of a god, we think differently, right? We think outside the box. We think more of, man, what the fuck the system got, in store for us. Like, woo, why we got a time? Why we got all this bullshit? The way we think, the way they don't think. Because they are genetically built and structured to only think a certain way of their curator made them to think, right? So these synthetic Mach 5 robots, they are put here to blend in with society. They're not put here to do anything cosmic or anything that's benefits the planet. They are just here to be here. They're soulless beings, right? So this is why we get on the type of time of talking about why everybody that look like you is not you. Talk about the eye of the soul. You see a black woman, right? She got a fat ass. She sexy and motherfucker. You not knowing no better, you'll be like, damn, she said, let me go talk to her. Right? You go talk to her, you get a number, and you start, going around her more, y'all start building more relationship, and you just start seeing that her consciousness, her awareness is just not like yours. It's like she can't really get shit of anything cosmic. She can only understand shit on the physical plane, on the physical realm, right? And then the more you be around, she like, damn, it's like she ain't dumb, but she just don't really get other shit because she's not a real motherfucking person. She's not a real soul and spirit like you is, right? She's a being that's not made the way you are made. She basically damn near just artificial intelligence. Right now, you questioning why she don't act like a normal motherfucking person is because you don't know who the fuck you are. That's why you trying to figure out why she don't act like a normal person, because you don't know who you are. You gotta figure out who you is. Because if you knew who you is, you would already knew who the fuck she was, and you wouldn't fuck with her. Because you know she's not a real soul and spirit like you are. This shit is very deep when we talking about the eye of the soul. It's really deep. Cause this whole time you've been walking amongst the planet, amongst people that didn't even have a fucking purpose even being here. Not everybody that look like you is you. A lot of people that look like you is here to hurt you. You don't realize it, but they here to hurt you. You be wondering why all these rich celebrities, black rich celebrities, don't be giving back to their people, because they don't care about you. They not about to help the gods, nigga. They not about to help us, nigga. They know what we here to fucking do. We ain't about to help us. They ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing for us, nigga. Cause they know what the fuck we here to do. They keep track of all of us. They know who the fuck we are. They know what the fuck we came back to do. This is why they made it so hard for your motherfucking ass, because they know who the fuck you really are. That's why they made it hard for me. That's why my whole life been weird than a motherfucker, because of who I am. Right? And I'm my power is so different to where I don't even really be doing my astral travel like that. I'm just meditating, put myself, in alignment with the divine source, to where I'm just remembering shit again without even, doing a lot of astral projection. So that's how I know how powerful I am. And this shit ain't no game. This shit ain't no fun. Right? So this is how I gain a recognition of who I am and my power, and also talking to the ancestors about certain things about who I am, and I've gained a lot of information about who I am, so I already know a lot about myself. Right? See, right now years ain't real, but we moving into a deeper time, to where a lot of motherfuckers, starting to trying to gain recognition of who they are. Going into 2020, we're going into 2023. A lot of motherfuckers gonna start gaining information of who they are and start wanting to know who they are on the spiritual level, like we was doing half of this year, right? And the more we gonna remember who we are, right? Cause all this new year we gonna be remembering who we are, right? um the more we gonna start remembering who we are, the more we gonna start realizing that a lot of motherfuckers around us are not real like us. That's the more we're gonna start realizing that not everybody around us that look like us is us, right? They, they did a lot of trickery on the rim, like I said, that make you believe that everybody that looked like you is you, which is a fucking lie, right? They tricked your mind. They made you think, okay, he black, that's my brother. She black, that's my sister. Hell nah, it don't go like that. It it don't go like that, brother. I'm telling you. This shit, if you really start really tapping into yourself, excuse me, tapping into yourself, talking to these these spiritual realms, connecting with the ancestors and really knowing which is which, man, it will blow your mind to know that people is walking amongst this planet without a soul, without a meaning or purpose in this world. It will blow your mind. Right? It will literally blow your mind. Now, when we talk about uh when we tell each other peace reflection, right? When we talk about peace reflection, I am you, you are me, the reason why we saying that is because we understand that we are the same, right? I look into your eyes, you look into my eyes, I see a reflection in me. You look into my eyes, you see a reflection in you. So therefore, we have the same view. We have the same intent. We have the same galactic foundation. We have the same galactic background. We came here to do the same thing. It may not look the same, but it's the same intent, right? Of helping our planet heal and go back to its natural state, its natural cosmic alignment, right? So I walk up to a god or a goddess and be like, peace reflection, peace God, or peace goddess. I'm not saying that just because you black, nigga. I'm saying that because you really a god or you really a goddess. You really my reflection. Right? You got a soul, I got a soul. Right? Remember the sun. The sun is what? A soul. The sun is made of fire. Right? Our souls is made of fire as well. So if I'm looking into your eyes, I see that fire in you. You look in my eyes, you see that fire in me, which would make us reflections because we are the reflection of the sun. Right? We are the reflections of the sun. So you being a being of sun, I'm being a being made of the sun. We are both reflections of each other. So it's peace God, right? Peace God is we reflections. That's what it is, right? But you can't do that with everybody, right? That's why, you know, for us, our type of people, we gotta, like I said, we gotta really try to understand and be aware of who we are calling God and Goddess because everybody not like you. Right? This shit may sound crazy of what I'm saying, but it's real. It's more out there that say the same shit I be saying. I'm just retelling it to you. It's certain people I know that synthetic Mach 5 robots that, that don't come from the same type of shit that I come from. And I know this for a fact because I'm tapped in like that. And I've already talked to the ancestors on it. So I already know. Right? And shit, like a lot of you was raised by these people that was not even real anyway. That's why they can't understand you. That's why they can't really figure you out. That's why they think you weird, because they don't come from where you come from. That's why they think it's something wrong with you. That's why they think you a crazy nigga. Right? But you not crazy, you just aware of who you really fucking are. You starting to look into motherfuckers' souls and see that they souls is not as pure as yours is. Or is not as wise as yours is. Um Now, if we get in to the deeper segment of reflection, I'm the reflection of you. You are the reflection of me. Uh, we talk about like killing each other, right? You know that black, they consider black people. We always killing each other, right? We kill each other because our oppressors is who made us start killing each other. They made us start killing each other because they didn't want us to find out and realize that we were the same. Right? They wanted us to hate each other, fuck him, fuck her, to kill off the God species so we can rise above the bullshit and start hurting the real motherfucking killers, or start hurting the real motherfucking enemies, which is the system. Right? Because they know it's a deeper, um, um, it's a deeper meaning when we are killing each other. You ain't just killing another flesh. You're not just killing another motherfucker. You killing a god. You feel me? You killing the real soul and spirit that came back here to do something for the planet. Right? And like I said, they don't want us to rise. They don't want us to rise and remember who the fuck we are. So that they like, yeah, we want them killing each other. Right? All of these so-called gangs you call, nigga, these was revolutionary groups. Right? All revolutionary. But then they did their little bullshit. The system did their little bullshit and they made us start killing each other. And they made us start killing each other, like I said, out of fear. From rising, because if they knew if we never got infiltrated and we kept rising, we would have been whooped their ass. Because everybody, even the younger generation to come, everybody would have been on that, like, all right, we know who the enemy is. Boom, this is right. This is who we need to be in war against, right? And they had to prevent that by creating this bullshit propaganda into making us kill each other. To where now we believe that our own people is our enemy and our real enemy is our people. Let that marinate. We believe, our people now believe that our own people, our own black people, our own gods and goddesses are our enemy, and our real enemy is our people. Right? So I'm relating to the fact of your oppressor, the one that made you start killing each other, the one that took over your land, killed a lot of your ancestors, right? Raped them, did a lot of bad things to them. You believe that those are your real people. Those the people that care about you, that look out for you. When those are your enemy. And your real people that's really here for you, that's teaching you, you think them your enemies. Right? Because your your enemy, your real enemy, the reason why you think that's your people, because he giving your ass some money. He giving your ass some money that's making you think that you are rich and you think that you somebody that you really not. So you, oh, this my people. He giving me money. He looking out. This my people. My black people over there, they just teaching me. I don't want to be fucking taught. I want some money, right? So they ain't my people, right? See, that's the manipulation. You never needed the money in the first place, nigga. All you needed was the knowledge and the understanding of who you are so you can realize the wealth around you. The planet is the wealth. This is what I always teach about. The planet is the wealth. You are the wealth. Right? I had just made a post on my Twitter and on my YouTube community channel. I talked about melanin. I said that melanin is not our neuromelanin is not powerful just because it glows in the sunlight. Our neuromelanin is powerful because it carries information. It carries intelligence. It carries a higher state of cosmic understanding. Right? I said, being black was never evil. What they fear is what's inside of us that make us look the way we do. Relating to our melanin, the structure of our skin and how we look, it's what's inside of us of what they fear. That make us look the way we do, because we don't even naturally look this way. We can look all different colors, but since we are at the state of where we at now, we only look this color. Right? Because we talk about neuromelanin. Neuromelanin is responsible for all different type of colors and sections. Right? This is just one pigment that I am, but I can be other type of different colors. So I talked about the melanated people and why our melanin is powerful the way they is and why they fear us, right? They they fear us so badly and so seriously. Like I said, that they have to make us kill each other. They have to make us hurt each other. Right? They had to manipulate our people. They had to manipulate our communities to where we look at each other like, we the enemy. We promoting, we still, some bullshit, some shit I seen last night. Some shit pissed me off. I'm looking on YouTube Music, nigga, I see a motherfucking video promoting killing each other still, nigga. We moving into a whole nother year. You still promoting killing each other. Ain't doing nothing. But that's the black people you gotta look at and be like, yeah, they ain't on our side. Hell no, they not on your side. And you look into their eyes, they probably don't come from where you come from. Right? So this is why, we getting into the science and getting into the structure of the eye of the soul. Not everybody that look like you is you. A lot of motherfuckers have tricked you. And then certain motherfuckers that is you, some of their ass is agents. Right? That's still here to hurt your ass. So a lot of them may be real souls and spirits, but they want to hurt you. They still don't want your ass to rise. Because they know once you rise, you will destroy them. And destroy everything they had to prevent you from rising. Right? So we get into the like I said, the fact of reflection and all that shit. So basically, if you going around killing your own people, you killing the part of yourself. Because we are the same. So if I say fuck him, I'm saying fuck myself. If I say to this female, fuck you, bitch, I'm saying fuck you, bitch, to myself. Because we are the same. Right? That's more more the reasons why they want us hating each other. Why they want us killing each other, because like I said, they know we the same. So if I kill you, I'm killing a part of myself. Which we should never have been doing, because our ancestors, we never killed each other. We never did that. We didn't have to start watching each other until after our planet was invaded, and then these white motherfuckers start, getting into some of our ears and shit, starting to, manipulate us. Then that's when we had to start watching each other. Like a motherfucker like William O'Neill, right? He's not a representation of who we are as gods and gods. We were never like that. To where we would tell on each other. We never did shit like that. We never did things like that. He's a bad representation of who we are. That's why you look at him like, man, that snitch ass nigga. Well, you right, because we was never like that. But they have dumbed us down now to where we like, hey man, you going to the police, hey man, this nigga name, whoop, this nigga talk about a rise, this nigga talk about starting a revolution that's gonna make black people start turning colors again. He talk about motherfuckers tapping back in their DNA. He talk about niggas used to be green, and he trying to get these motherfuckers to turn back to their normal colors. Woo, talk about the Egyptians. Woo, right? Yo ass telling the police that. Yo bitch ass. Telling the police all this bullshit that's really here to help you though. The nigga giving you the information to help you remember who you is. You going to the police telling them you telling the police that he trying to do some bullshit and you lying. He trying to help you. He trying to help your black ass remember who the fuck you is, but yet you think he on some bullshit like he trying to kill you. Like he on some terrorist type shit. Nah, nigga, he trying to help you. We done had all of these scientists down. Bobby Hemmett, Noble Drew Ali, Dr. Malachi Yorks. Right, we done had all of these great black scientists that have tried to tell you who you is, and a lot of them was probably set up by their own people. And that's the fucked up part about it. Their own people played a role in them being taken away from the people, being taken away from the public. Their own people. Man, that's fucked up. Right? But this is where you got to understand the eye of the soul. Not everybody that look like you is you. Just because you say, oh, I'm a god, or not just saying you a god, just because I have the understanding of knowing who I am as a god, don't mean that everybody is a god like me. That's what you have to understand. This is what you have to realize. Right? Because if I am teaching you something about who you are and you can't really grasp anything I'm telling you, if anything I'm telling you not hitting your soul, it's not hitting anything that's divine within you, it's not hitting anything, then you probably not like me. You don't have the same type of soul as me. Or it could be your soul has been clogged with all this eradication. You need to do a lot of shadow work. You need to do a lot of work on yourself to open yourself back up to this information, to this cosmic information. All right, that could also be another reason to why you can't really perceive or understand what a lot of motherfuckers are telling you, because you clogged. You need to cleanse your chakras. You need to cleanse your solar plex chakra, because your solar plex chakra will allow you to be able to tap into your inner power and allow your intuition to be more to be more to be more strengthened, right? You will be able to strengthen your intuition, right? You will be able to talk to certain ancestors and have that real information. All right, that's a lot of shit. That's a lot of shit you have to work on as well, to be able to know the truth of who you are and what other people are telling you. Now, if we if we get in deeper, if we get in deeper to the eye of the soul, right? If we get in deeper to the eye of the soul, what is the soul? Like I just explained, the soul is what? Fire. The soul is made of fire. The soul is made of power. The soul is power, intuition, will, willpower. Willpower gives you the power to do things at your own will. That's the soul. Right? Your soul, like I talked about before, your soul is your library card. All right? What is a library card responsible for? A library card allows you to get into the library, to be able to read books and educate yourself and to knowing things about yourself, right? So that's your soul. Your soul is your library card. As long as you have a soul, you will be able to access anything you want to access because you have your library card. Your library card is only owned by you. You own your library card. The only way your library card can be expired is if you give your library card away, if you sell it. If you don't sell it, it can never be stolen. Right? So I'm relating to the fact of the soul. If you sell your soul, meaning selling your library card, then basically you lose your universal you universal law of who you are. Now a motherfucker could look into your eyes and don't see nothing there. Right? Because a lot of motherfuckers around here that did have souls, they gave them away. Because why? They thought the enemy was they people. And thought they real people was their enemy. So now they didn't gave away their library card. Now they can't access who they are. Now they have lost who they really are. The information, the galactic family tribe of who they are, and the DNA, all that has been gone. All that has gone away from them. See, we look at a soul and we think a soul is something that's just here to give you the right of who you are as a spiritual being. No, a soul is way more deeper than what you think it is. A soul is everything and more. A soul allows you to know who you are as a multi-dimensional being. Because if we talk on the substance of a multidimensional being is basically a being that has a soul that can expand into other realms, other galaxies, other star systems. That's a multidimensional being, and that's who you are. right? That's who you are. So you being who you are, you having these retinas, these eyes, a motherfucker can look into your eyes and see the multidimensional being that you are. Right? And your oppressors, they can see that in you. They can see that you are a being of other dimensions. You are a being that have been here before. You are a being that's very powerful. So this is why they make it to where uh they place these other people uh in your appearance that are not like you to make you think that everybody is you. But not everybody is you. You see what I'm saying? Now, um, I writ something down, right? If y'all can see that right there, I basically written down a body and I put eyes all over the body. You see, I got it on the legs, got it on the arms, I got it on the top of the forehead, I got it on the ears, right? I got eyes everywhere, if you can see that, right? I got even an eye at the bottom, underneath his feet, right? Because you got to understand, you have eyes all over your body, and these eyes all over your body is basically portals to other multidimensional energies inside of you, right? So you have eyes in your hands, you have eyes, you have an eye in your throat, right? Your throat chakra, you got an eye in your stomach, you have eyes everywhere, all over your body. Ears, right? You have ear chakras. Feet, you have eyes in your feet, right? You have eyes all over your body. And those are multi-dimensional energies. That's inside of you, right? So that's why I said when we talking about the eye of the soul, we talking about the eye of a multi-dimensional being. This is what we are talking about. This is why I had to bring this to your knowing when we talking about the eye of the soul. We have to stop as people looking at a person in the physical. We got to look into the soul. That's what we have to look into. Because the soul, looking into somebody's eyes, which is the key to the soul, is going to allow you to know who the fuck a person is. It's going to allow you to know. Certain motherfuckers that watch this video look at me and know exactly who I am, could tell me exactly who I am. Right? Somebody write down in the comments, hey guy, you woo, could tell me exactly who I am. Because they tapped in with themselves to knowing who's them and who's not them. Right? Once you activate these eyes that's inside of you, it will allow you to see everything clearly. Right? You had one of the gods say, let him who has eyes see clearly. Yes, let him who has a soul see clearly. Right? God was talking about let him who has a soul see clearly. Because the soul is in the eyes. The eyes allow you to see. But the only way you going to be able to see clearly is if you have a soul. So let him who has eyes see clearly. And also relating to the eyes all over your body. Right? Now, Um, if we if we start if we start really tapping into our power and really start to study ourselves, we will be able to see a lot of things in a clearer view. This is what we needed to be doing in the first place, is enlightening ourselves so we can see clearly of everything around. We have to see. We have to know. You have to see past the idea of what the fuck is around you. See past religion, right? See into the soul nature of a religion. A religion is here to clog your soul, make you believe that you are supposed to be submitting yourself to a God that is not you, right? Fucking a restaurant, Burger King, nigga, see past that, see into the soul of that. It's here to damage your light body, to damage who you are. Make your body weak. Right? To make your body weak. Fuck your body up. Right? You gotta be able to see what they don't want you to see. You gotta see through the vessel. You gotta see in the soul. Look in the soul. That's what you have to do. Cause the soul gonna tell all. And the eyes is the way you can see into the soul. Right? This is why you talk about the eye of Horus, the eye of Horus. Talk about the eye of Horus, real. The eye of Horus, the eye of the soul. Right? Or they use the all-seeing eye, the eye of the all-knowing, right? Because the eye is the soul. The soul is the all-knowing. That's why they use that, because the eye is the all-fucking knowing. You know, so that's why they use the eye for a lot of things, right? It's the all-knowing. The eye is the truth because it's the key to the soul. All right? Start start looking at motherfuckers' eyes. Start looking at certain motherfuckers, man. Start looking at people. After, and I'm meaning after you tap in with yourself on that level, start looking at motherfuckers. And you gonna realize what I'm telling you. Cause I'm telling you some real shit. I'm just breaking it down to where you could be able to understand what I'm saying. Right? But start looking at motherfuckers, you be like, damn. Right? Because if a motherfucker's soulless, you can see that in their eyes too. If they soulless, you can see it. If a motherfucker is a soulless being, you can look into their eyes and see, like, damn, that motherfucker. Yeah, you can see that. But if you are not aware of shit like that, you wouldn't even know that they were soulless. You know, as I say, you have to look into motherfuckers' eyes. You have to look at motherfuckers, man. Because a lot of people around here will fool you. All right? A lot of people around here will fool you. All right? So The main thing I would want you to take from this lesson is realizing that everybody that look like you is not you, and you have to realize that our planet has been manipulated, it has been betrayed by a lot of people. So you have to enlighten yourself, take the time out to remember who you are so you can see who's on your side and who's not on your side. You gotta see who's playing with you and who's playing against you. You gotta be able to see that. You gotta be able to see through that. That's the only way we gonna get anywhere as a God species is if we start waking up and really seeing. Cause it could be a motherfucker that can teach you some shit that'll blow your motherfucking head like that motherfucker. But the whole time they against you. They just playing like they on your side. Right? They just playing like they on your side, but they was really against you the whole entire time. The whole entire time. They was against your ass. Right? So you gotta know the truth. And you gotta see past this physical. Cause like I said, the eyes tell a great story about who a person is. They tell a great story. Right? You know how niggas is if a nigga is a killer, and we can see a motherfucking killer just by looking into their eyes. You know, but like I said, we never even realized like, damn, why do the eyes tell a lot? Like why? Like you looking into that's the soul. That's why the eyes tell a lot. But like I said, a lot of niggas is just not aware of that. They understand there's something with the eyes, but they don't understand what the eyes is all about. They don't understand that. All right? They don't understand it. Um, um, you have to understand and know who you are. Understand and know who you are. Understand the power and the foundation of who you are in all sections, man. Right? Because a lot of people going into this new year, a lot of people is gonna start getting exposed. A lot of black people, you gonna start seeing a lot of who people really was in the beginning. Cause you already was seeing that last year. A lot of black people was getting exposed. A lot of black people. Right? You gonna start seeing more of that shit this year. Well, this next year. You're gonna start seeing people for who they really is. Seeing people seeing that a lot of your people was not on your side in the first place. That a lot of motherfuckers was against you. Don't believe nothing I'm saying. Just tap in with yourself. Nothing I be saying be some bullshit or I'm just making up shit. I be knowing what I'm talking about. I just break it down so you can understand what I'm talking about. I don't want to just come at you with all this, all this conscious shit to where I might lose you. Right? So I have to explain things so you can understand what I'm saying. But if you want to know that the eye is the main portal to the soul, you have to tap in with yourself. You have to talk to the ancestors. You have to ask yourself what that shit is all about. Because I have realized this, but I got to get you to realize it. Why can't my mom wake up? Why can't my dad wake up? Why can't my uncle and auntie wake up? Why the fuck can't they see through this bullshit? Why when I'm around them I don't feel no soul. I don't feel no spiritual presence from them. Because they was never spiritual. Why when I look into their eyes I don't see any fire in their eyes. I don't see anything with a soul in their eyes because they never had a soul. Right? I tell them peace reflection, but they don't ever say it back because they not your reflection. That's why they can't find a sense to say peace reflection back to you because they not your reflection. They just look like you, but they don't come from where you come from. So if we talking about the eye of the soul, we talking about the eye of knowing and the eye of understanding and the eye of realization of who is me and who is not me. That's what the whole eye of the soul is about. That's what this shit is all about. Right? You got your earth star, you got your earth star, then you got your soul star. So you can say your earth star has an eye to it as well. Your earth star has a soul, then your soul star has an eye to it. The eye of knowing, the eye of understanding, the eye of the eye of consciousness, the eye of ascension. That's what I said. It's eyes all over your body. Those eyes are portals to multi-dimensional energies that's inside of you. All right, so that's why when you look in, that's why when you look into what's it? I think hermeticism or alchemy, one or the other. It's damn near be the same shit though. When you look into the science, that's just damn near the same shit. But when you looking into that type of science, you see a hand. You will you will see a hand with an eye in the middle of it, right? Meaning the eye of the soul. So they meaning there's an eye of understanding and an eye of knowing in the hand, right? Because remember, you are made of energy and water. So you could say one hand could represent water, and then one hand could represent energy. So you see a hand, one hand on one side that will represent water, that could represent a multi-dimensional energy that's inside of that certain hand. Right? So that could represent a multi-dimensional uh 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 uh, uh, a multi-dimensional energy or being that's inside of that element of water that's inside of you. So that's your feminine side. So you got an energy uh on that side of your body that you can activate to use for your own spiritual senses. Right? That's what that shit means. That's what a lot of people wouldn't really get or understand. Right? You can see a eye in your feet, right? Because the eyes in the feet is what grounded to nature, grounded to the physical plane. So you grounded to the structure and the foundation on the physical form. So it's eyes of knowing on the physical, right? And then once you ground from the eyes of the knowing on the physical, then it rises up all through the body, all the way to the top of the head, which will be the crown chakra, which will be now you seeing everything clearly. Right? Because now that eye, or those eyes in you, you have activated all those eyes. So now that you have went to your crown chakra, now you see everything clearly. Now you know who you are. Now you can see past the physical. Now you know what's you and what ain't you. All right, so this is why I talk about the eye of the soul, and the eyes being the portal to the inner knowing of who you are, or the inner knowing of who someone else is. This is why I had to bring this to your attention. Look into the eyes. The eyes tell a lot. Look into them. Know who you are. Understand who you are, man. Gotta understand. Now you looking at me right now, right? You looking at me right now with this big ass head, right? You don't even realize that it's energies all over this body that I'm in. Energies all over. You just can't see them. But it's all type of eyes. It's all type of eyes around me. Not just these. It's eyes everywhere around me. It's all type of structures of understanding and knowing all over my body. All over. And they are all over you as well. But you have to realize them. You have to see them. And you have to enlighten yourself to see them. All right? You have to enlighten yourself. Now, here's a way. Now I'm gonna give you a little tip on how to activate this type of shit to where you could be able to see, past the flesh, where you could be able to see into the soul. Basically, you can use affirmations, right? You can use affirmations to open up that accessibility to being able to see through a lot of shit. So just tell yourself, well, start working on, like, you can start working on your third eye chakra, right? Your third eye chakra allows you to see past the physical, right? The third eye is associated with truth, right? The color the color blue is associated with truth. So you gonna be able to see past a lot of bullshit to uh to know what's real and ain't real. You know, so a lot of shit that the government has blocked you from realizing and seeing, your third eye will allow you to see it now. All right, so start working on your third eye, and when you working on your third eye chakra, all right, start using certain mudras, you know, because certain mudras will allow you to activate your chakras more quicker. Um, and within you doing these uh meditations with your third eye, when you tapping in on that energy, just start telling yourself, I can see, I can see, I can see, I can see, I can see past this physical. I can see through the soul. I can see, I can see, I can see. And once you keep reciting those affirmations, you will start to see that you will be able to see past this physical. You just gonna be seeing past shit because of what you are telling yourself, and then you doing the spiritual work to allow you to see. Right? This is, you know, this is the main thing we need to be doing all 2023. We need to be seeing. We need to be looking into motherfuckers' eyes, looking into the soul, seeing who these motherfuckers is, man. This is what we have to do. Cause now, like I said, now I'm starting to see that a lot of motherfuckers that look like me is not me. I'm starting to see it. Really, I'm really starting. I'm not just saying that, I'm really seeing it. Cause I'm seeing by what they're doing. If you are continuously doing the same shit that you've been doing every single day, then you not trying to help our people. You was against us the whole time. You not with us. So therefore, that allows me to know who you are. You on their side, you ain't on our side. Period. That's basically what it is. And it's cool. You just ain't with us. That's it. You just ain't with us. You against us. Right? Cause like I said, the system, they whole deal is to keep your eyes closed anyway. Your eyes, all of eight, they whole deal is to keep your eyes closed. That's why they give your ass fluoride, which is closing your eyes, so you don't be able to see who they are again. All right. So like I said, that's why I said the eyes tell a lot. That's why I'm telling you this. The eyes tell a lot. So while your ass be brushing your teeth with that what's that shit called? Crest? That Crest bullshit, that Crest toothpaste. Right. That shit making your teeth white than a motherfucker. Yeah, your shit white than the motherfucker. But do you know anything about yourself though? That's the thing you have to ask yourself. Do you know who you are? Nah. You ain't even thinking that way because you brushing your damn teeth. Right? You ain't even thinking a way of knowing what's going on in the world. You just brushing your teeth so your shit don't smell bad and walking the fuck out the bathroom. Right? But not knowing that shit is here to keep your eyes closed so you don't see what the fuck going on. Give you fluoridated water to close your eyes so you can't see. Right? They want you like this, right? They want your shit closed. They don't want you, right? They don't want you trying to open your shit up and trying to see. Nah, they trying to close your shit. They don't want you to see what the fuck is really going on, man. They don't want you to look into their eyes. They don't want you to look into some of your own people's eyes. They don't want you to know. Because once you see and understand and know, you will see what they was meant to do all along. Keep you closed. Keep you closed minded. Alright? Alright, so like I said, you gotta wake up, you know, remember who you are, remember the power in you. Uh Without being said, this is Law of Growth and Knowledge. Hopefully you enjoyed this lesson. Uh I got another lesson. I got a lot of more lessons coming up. I got a lesson coming up. I already seen one of the gods uh had talked about foods that destroy your electrical magnetic body. But I was gonna drop a video talking about the pH level. Talking about, you know, the acid, neutral, and the alkaline level related to the body. Right. So I was gonna talk about that, and then I got another video I'm gonna be talking about the Indo-Europeans, and how these Indo-Europeans is the ones that's considering themselves as the real Indians, right? You know, I was gonna break down a bit of who they are on a scientific level. So, um, yeah, but I got that coming to you. I probably might drop. Uh, oh yeah, and also I'm gonna be talking about the climate too, talking about, you know, the climate, the artificial clouds and all that old shit. So I got a lot of shit coming. So I may post one of them tomorrow, just depending on what I'm feeling and what the ancestors need me to do. But with that being said, it's Law of Growth and Knowledge. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure to tap in with yourself. Remember who you are. Uh, peace to the planet, peace to the gods, and most importantly, peace to the ancestors. You are more than what you think. Uh, and understand the knowledge that's based within you. Um, with all being said, like I said, it's Law of Growth and Knowledge. Y'all be safe out there. Peace.